Hey, it's Bill Gross, the LA probate expert with eXp Realty, and we're excited to have today from Landmark Mortgage Capital, Caitlin Chen, who's not just a mortgage professional, but she's very successful. She's been a great partner of ours. And so, Caitlin, welcome to our little video today.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you for having me.
So, give us a little background on you. Where did you grow up originally, and then how did you get into real estate?
Well, I was born in San Gabriel, California. Then, when I was 8 months old, my mom brought me back to Taiwan. I lived there until 7 years old. Then I came back, and I literally stayed here ever since then. Never went back to Taiwan, and I
How'd you
love
get into
it
real
here.
estate? How'd you get into real estate?
How did I get into real? I got into real estate actually in 1999. I
Wow.
was in the internet business. I didn't quite like it. And so I looked in I'm dating myself now. I'm looking in the LA Times, if anybody knows what that is. Back then, it was actual paper that they delivered to your home. I looked in the classified ads. They were looking for loan officers. And I said, oh, well, that's interesting. I'm good at numbers. I've always been good at math. Let's try that. I applied. Well, it actually said I needed experience, but I had no experience. I applied anyways. And they trained me, and I became a top producer within 3 months. And here I am. I've been in the mortgage business up until 2008, actually a mortgage broker. Then I went into banking. I was a bank manager, and I worked as a working capital consultant in commercial banking. Then I came back to the mortgage business recently, actually at the beginning of last year.
Okay. And you're currently with Landmark Mortgage Capital. Give us kind of an overview. What's the company like?
The company is located in Costa Mesa, and the senior management there, collectively, they have over 20 years experience. We're approved with about 26 wholesale lenders. And the difference between a mortgage broker and a direct lender is we have options. We have different options for borrowers, and every borrower is different. Every buyer is different. So far, I haven't seen two buyers that have the same financial situation, and therefore we can accommodate just about everybody. FHA, 100% financing, even no doc loans, and just give me a call and I will do an analysis for you.
What would you say is the type of loan that you do best? What do you feel like is right in your alley that you are going to help the customer get the best experience?
This may seem strange, but I really like loans that have a little bit of a challenge to it.
Hmm.
Maybe, yeah, of course, we have the slam dunks, right? If you have you're a W-2 employee, 750 FICO, those are pretty easy. But I have to say, just any type of loan is good. We do bank statement loans as well. I've actually had experience with pretty much just about everything, including no doc.
Okay. And so you have a wide variety. And then tell me about your delivery. Do you speak multiple languages, or do you have a team that supports you, or is it you? Like, what does it look like when somebody works with you?
I'm actually independent and I do speak Mandarin. I don't speak too well. I'm not very, very fluent, but I can mix my Chinese and my English together.
Chinglish.
Chinglish, I guess, is what you would call it. But I'm fluent in English, though.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
wish I was fluent in another language, but I'm not.
I used to study, I used to manage a large real estate office in Walnut, and about half our agents were Chinese speaking Mandarin. So I used to practice Mandarin so I could greet them properly and say thank you. And it's a whole different language. So we speak in English for sure. So
Yes.
obviously, the real estate market, you've seen rates jump up here lately. And for a lot of loan officers, it's been a tough time because they didn't prepare buyers, and buyers are having a tough time making payments. Do you see buyers canceling contracts, or are they just tightening the belt and getting it done? What do you see happening in this increasing rate environment right now?
Right now, buyers, I guess, we specialize in creative financing. And sometimes buyers, they get creative too. I see a lot of buyers that didn't even think about 100% financing before, but now they're more interested in looking at their options for down payment assistance, which is 100% financing. And they can even do a silent second, which means that they're not responsible to pay the second. And then if they pay on time for the first for 36 months, they will forgive the second. And
Wow.
there's different ways of doing it. It's really about structuring the loans, and how we structure it really makes a difference to the borrower's advantage.
How much is a silent second going to be for? 5% typically, or what percentage?
Between 3.5% to 5%. It's as if it's a FHA loan, right? When you do an FHA loan, you put 3.5% to 5% down,
Mhm.
which is money out of your own pocket. But with the silent second, it would just be a second sponsored by the state,
Oh,
and it will just be sitting there. You don't have to pay it. If you pay your first mortgage on time for 36 months, then they can forgive the second.
what a great deal. Okay, good. So, so you have the sounds. Looking at your website and having worked with you before, and you were at our team event recently. I know you work with a couple of my team members. You have a wide variety of products, but of course, the right product for a customer is the right product for them. So they really need to get together with you. So, if somebody wanted to meet with you and talk about what their options were, how would they reach you?
They can call me 213-248-1230, and you can see all my 5-star reviews on Google. You can just Google Caitlin Chen Mortgage Broker, and you'll be able to see all my 5-star reviews. And you can email me as well.
So I have on the screen right now, we have your phone number, 213-248-1230. And then we also have your email address, cchen at landmark
MCAP.
cap, landmarkmcap.com,
Yes.
landmarkmcap.com. And a picture of you. You look fantastic in the picture, by the way. So
Thank
thanks for
you.
sharing that with us. And good. And so I think the thing that buyers don't understand is, and we, as you know, you were on our buyer seminar call recently. We really encourage buyers to start with a lender to see what you can afford or what game plan you need to get in place to be able to afford the house that you want. And so we really encourage people to start. And I know Caitlin works with a number of our team members in the Southern California area, as well as across the country. So definitely give her a call. And again, her number is 213-248-1230. Give her a call or email her or reach out to me or your team member, and we will put you together with Caitlin. Caitlin, thank you so much for being on our call today. Really appreciate getting a chance to chat with you.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you for having me.